Hello and welcome to another episode in our mini-series Making Muzzle Flashes in iMovie. Today we're not focusing too much on iMovie, we are actually focusing on making black backgrounds go away. I'm going to show you how to go from these black backgrounds to a clear background. So let's get started. Now I am using Photoshop. It is Adobe Photoshop CS5. Now with Adobe Photoshop CS5, we can take any image we find on the internet and remove its black background easily. And then we can save it as a .png file and it'll have a clear background for our future uses. So once you find an image we like, download that image, then open up Photoshop CS5, File Open, go to where the file was, click Open. Now I'm going to click on this thing up here, zoom level, and change that to 200%. So now that it's zoomed in 200%, I'm going to expand the window a little more. Now what we're going to do first is on the side here, we have a quick select tool. It's the fourth one from the top here if you have a default layout. Click it. Now go to the top and click on the size and change it to, maybe around 30 or something like that to start. It should be good. And you're going to click on the muzzle flash. And as you can see, it did a pretty good job on its own selecting that. You can also click on refine edge and work out a little bit more details and hit the feathering and things like that. Once we have the muzzle flash looking how we want, hit OK. And now go to the top and click on select and then hit inverse. Now everything but the muzzle flash is selected. So now go to the side and right click on this and go to the eraser tool. Now for me, I went to the top of the screen here and changed the radius to as big as I can. And so that way I only have to click once. Click. Now that did a pretty good job here. It got rid of the black. But we have these other 5 muzzle flashes that we don't want in there. So I'm going to go to the top here and change my tolerance to 100%. And then I'm going to start clicking on all these muzzle flashes until they go away. Once everything's gone, I then click the lasso on the side here. And I circle the muzzle flash. And then I'm going to grab the move tool and drag it to where I need it on the screen. Muzzle flashes are very handy to have in the middle of the screen. Once that is done, we basically have completed our muzzle flash blank background. So now go to File, click on Save As, click on the folder you want. Make sure we are saving it as a format that will retain its black background. I recommend .png file. Hit Save. Now this thing will pop up and I forget what it means, but I just hit OK. Now let's go to the muzzle flash and see our work. And kabam! Blank background muzzle flash. Beautiful. And now you know how to make your own and not only remove backgrounds from muzzle flashes, but also from other images as well. So now that technique is a little tricky. It does take some practice. I'm able to do it pretty quick because muzzle flashes are pretty simple and I know what I'm doing ahead of time. So practice it. You don't need to use it just for muzzle flashes. You can use it for anything that has a black background. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be a black background. This technique in Photoshop is very handy to have. It's very handy to know. If you want to know how to use these muzzle flashes in iMovie, watch the previous iMovie tutorials. The link is in the description. And we will continue on with tomorrow back in iMovie, not Photoshop. And we will be using the Action Essentials 2 Special Effects Pack in iMovie. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. So see you guys tomorrow. So, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I make an iMovie tutorial every 2 weeks. Make sure you hit like so others knows this is a good tutorial. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates that way. Make sure to check out the description. I put a lot of work into the description. It provides a nice outline for the tutorial. Frequently asked questions are answered in there. If your question is not answered in the description, feel free to leave a comment and I will do my best to respond. If you have a special effects request, also post that as a comment. So once again, thanks for subscribing. I look forward to helping you with your movies and your future projects.